This is the first video. Now, why am I doing this? I want to restore some semblance of civil discourse in this country. I feel the two sides are more polarized than ever. And that's something that the left and the right can agree on. Now, everything beyond that is wildly up for debate. And I think we need to have some debates. We need to find, that we at least understand the full gamut of the issues. These are nuanced issues, and both sides of the issue have their mainstream news sources that deliver usually no more than half the context. So it's extremely easy to have these pre-digested news bits come out, and we see these complex issues as extremely simple and one-sided because we don't appreciate the other side of the issue. We don't appreciate how shutting down the economy to save lives from coronavirus won't affect far more lives with the externalities of that decision. Now, if we can get to step one, we can understand at least the full scope of the issue. Two is to decide, what are the solutions? Do we agree that there are solutions? Do we agree on what potential solutions there are? And of those, do we agree on any of those potential solutions? Right now, we see from Congress down that the two sides don't have reasonable and respectful debates. This country was founded on different sides coming together, federalists versus anti-federalists, segregationists versus non-segregationists. Sometimes it took a war, sometimes it took a battle, sometimes it took hundreds of thousands of lives. And that is the history of this country. But in the end, we did come together, and this country got stronger. What we're going through right now is incredible divisiveness. We are not only seeing left and right disagree, we're seeing them boycott their businesses. We're seeing them destroy the reputations of politicians, of business leaders, of celebrities who do nothing more than espouse a viewpoint that they disagree with. The reason I'm wearing this mask is not because I'm afraid of infecting anybody in this car. It's because I'm afraid of the repercussions to myself for espousing a viewpoint that some people are going to take issue with. I have very conservative views, and I'm fully willing to admit that I have a bias. I do want to have my mind changed, especially if I'm wrong on the facts. Why would I want to continue being ignorant? The point of these videos is to, if nothing else, educate me on issues and the full scope of issues that I either have not been aware of or refused to acknowledge if I was aware of them. And I hope to do the same to the other side. I want people to watch these videos, not only because of the Jerry Springer aspect, because you're going to see some violence. You're going to see me get spit on. You're going to see my cameras get broken. You're going to see my tables get overturned. You're going to see the hysteria of people when they get challenged in a respectful manner. And I will keep it as respectful as they do every time. I will never be the instigator, but I will not back down when they demean me and use threats of violence or actual violence against me. I will fight back. And if I die or get seriously hurt doing this, I'm fully aware of the possibility of that, and I accept it. But again, I will not start a fight, and I will not back down from a fight. We are watching our country dissolve. We are watching over 200 years of hard-fought sacrifices, of relative peace be torn down in less than 1 year. We're seeing $9 trillion added to a deficit that was already unsustainable, that we were already barely able to keep up with for the interest payments. And nobody's even talking about the principal. Yes, we are seeing economic damage. We are seeing environmental damage. And the two sides tend to disagree over what should be the priority, the economy or the environment. And those are discussions that I'm willing to have and eager to have, and will come armed with facts and statistics, and hope that the other side will as well. I want other people to watch this video, and not just because they're eagerly waiting for me to get my face and camera smashed. And none of that has happened yet, but I have a good feeling there will be some candy for the eyes, if you will, and it's definitely not from my face. there's going to be some very tense moments coming. And I hope that the viewers will at least absorb some of the facts, some of the statistics that I am going to present that you have not thought of, as they eagerly await for me to face the punishment that I deserve for espousing a viewpoint that they disagree with. I also hope that someday I can disclose my identity without fear of my house burning down. But for now, this is how it's going to be. And if there's one upside to coronavirus, it's that I can conceal my identity and people think less of me for doing that than they would be afraid if I didn't and had my face exposed. So we're in a time where concealing your identity actually makes people more comfortable than walking around without a mask on. I hope you will give me a chance, watch the videos, subscribe, leave some comments, not just about what I did or didn't do right, but also about the issues. If you've changed your mind, if you think I haven't considered a certain issue. But keep in mind that these are going to be rapid fire, off the cuff exchanges. And I will look past certain issues that I should have brought up. But I'd love to hear it, so next time the issue comes up, I will be better armed, better informed, whether it's a point that aligns with my ideology or contradicts it. I want to be exposed to as much information about every issue as I can, so I can make a decision based on the fullest set of circumstances. I'm trying to keep these videos 5 minutes or less. I have a banner being made right now that says, I will pay you $5 to debate me for 5 minutes. And as soon as that's ready, I'm going to start filming. So let's see how it goes and how long I last. God bless America, and God help me.